to the dancehall artists and supporters. Let's complete what God wants me to know right now. I hope you guys watched part 1. This is part 2. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more decks to bring you your messages from. Let's see what else God wants you to know. Sende kasap emotion together in this not possible emotion to snark at a snark at a message emotion and a negation is like taking a missing from emotion and message or missing a hook or obstacle of emotion and message no emotion and message message so means any remix that's what asuma akiamashara kumpasika jet now makiamashara samana kusema mesa ta kushuna sana nikashu una hasana kuna pasika kitashara asama shimene kitia sana sifaka ta nasala akuna sana nishe sawa akibushuna shinge nishana ta kushuna inageza asama kama tasira kishana takahai na sako kushuna kashai karisi na nusin kushuna ina kusi nisakira shaka kuma sifiki isiyara kwa shaka na kisasa asama asama kitesha asama na numekas kushuna kirisa kushuna kama nisakira kushuna kama ningataka asama kushuna akamash nisana kushuna isira kiti asama ta kushuna nikasema nisakira kutana nidiki ishina alasama asama akimasa lakini nasaidia this are akuma sikari akamash anga ishina ndio kusema kabisa kuna hata hukuma amashana na kusaidia nikirisa tusuni ana kashara kitesha isanara utu alama tukumasa kaka ashana mani ngirisa isana anta mbakia ashana akikiasa kaka sana wakashani yasana hakuna inis ini ishini yasana kutosa katona sana mwana kesta kutosa isi yata kutoa kutosuna mwana ishin ini sana kakashana na sana mwana ngirisa kutoa takos ishini yasana takoshuna kusuna kakashana atau takoshuna ngirisa ishini repera suna na ngirisha asukunta face anatana ko asibe na tapaha misira kwa kushu onala ame samu mushu yes rekita usa au mane ngesa chanala kauna isi tapo mushu nana nigesa atola treha batrasa uba sama jona dikede sa tala una makash ahimesa anala kuna sala trauma yes ashana mes nalla hekitstalla trossad kodona mushon molan ems alla kuma ako ashen ene asham mola ase prista miklo ala kuno shmeme aka esiala karamuto la kishene asana ko kratun esa nala ta hapo sinde henge chacha kusaka asho nana dekine anayo mo asho sala con la scena misera pashu hata hash na ngesere mesalo ka boshuna ngesere hata nala ka motion te emsa lada kama sen en eshen nala sa ko tuso ekile te asara manata so This Tashima Nasramiki Ashama Masaki Isala Srakatayana Nasramu Takat incident mushroom. I heard her name a lot just now. Is a Yoruba goddess associated with love, fertility, and water, and is considered one of the most powerful orishas. Okay, that's what Google wants us to know. What does God want us to know about Oshun? Dear Lord, if there's anybody trying to interfere with this reading, please block them so we can receive the messages that you brought us here to receive. Do step in and deliver your messages to your children. Thank you. Interesting. Okay, Oshun, what do you want us to know about Oshun before we even get into this? Because I heard her name a lot just now. Feel like this is it. Okay. interesting. So first, this hand, this finger starts feeling a bit weak. You know, I pull my sleeves up, so now I release my hand just in case it's the sleeve. Tell me why now my thumb right here is tingling. I serve the creator of time. Time is on my side. I don't need to rush, I just need to do what I'm doing properly. I need to be accurate, not fast. Why is your heart beating so fast? Why is your heart beating so fast? So you beat faster. You scared? Just take it easy with my heart. If you want your heart to explode within you, do that. Not mine. This is my body, not yours. I don't have a problem. You do. I need peace. So what does God want us to know about Oshun? I just want a fling, nothing serious. God wants us to know. So, nothing serious. So what's a fling? A fling is a relation or an association that is short-lived. Nothing serious means there's nothing much to gain from it. Okay? Kind of like fulfilling one's lust or desires for something. Interesting. Anywho, as we continue, what does God want us to know about Oshun? So, yeah. So, what does God want us to know about Oshun? I want this to get better. Okay. The underlying issue, God says no. Interesting. Still going through a breakup. Oh, I can't explain right now. Legal problems. God says, yep, we got some issues. Listen, it has nothing to do with me. Okay? I'm just a messenger. Okay? God, don't rush. I need time to think. But we have the truth is already known. So Oshun, you already know what's up. And that's why you got my heart beating out my chest. You're growing apart from your God. So what have you been doing with yourself, Oshun? And what have you been doing with the people who come to you? You haven't been treating them the way that they want to be treated. So you were being like a trickster. Hence, You have legal problems. In the spirit realms. That's not my fault, okay? I didn't encourage you to be on the wrong side of God's law, okay? So, what does God want us to know about Oshun? Is God has problems with Oshun. Oshun has not been behaving the way that she should. She has basically fallen from grace. She's going in the wrong direction. She's going away from God and godliness rather than going towards God and godliness. And she's afraid. Oshun, God is very forgiving, okay? In order to get back in God's good graces, you just have to do what's right. It's as simple as that. See God as a parent and us as God's children. When we do wrong, God corrects us. Okay? God has rules, and when we break those rules, God corrects us. And when God corrects us, what do you want to see as a parent? You just want to see your child putting in the effort to do better. Simple mathematics, yeah? So now that we've cleared that up, and if you keep doing what you know you're not supposed to do, then take your punishment like a woman, like a goddess. Don't run like a little bitch. If you're woman enough to commit the crime, be woman enough to do the time, period. Okay, let's get back to the dancehall artists. What are we doing here? Okay. So, dancehall artists, what does God want you to know right now? We got blackmail at the bottom of the deck. The action treated as a criminal offense of demanding payment or another benefit from someone in return for not revealing compromising or damaging information about them. Okay, that's blackmail. So, someone has done something bad, wrong, heinous, evil, something that they don't want to be made public. Blackmail is the act of asking for money or favors, etc., from those persons in order to keep this secret. It's kind of like what the music industry does when they get you involved in homosexual acts or pedophilic acts. Okay? You don't want that to get out, so they will do a ritual with you where they get you to do things that are shameful, things that are an abomination, things that are seen as wrong to the public. Okay? They record these things or keep files on these things, and that's one of the ways that they make artists do what they want them to do. It's kind of like P. Diddy. He was doing these things behind the scenes. Maybe he was forced at first. He eventually got into doing it freely, it looks like. Okay. And now that he's moving into another phase of his personal development where he seems to no longer want to be with these people, because I did the reading on P. Diddy, they're bringing out all this information and revealing all this horrible information about what he's been doing. But what they're not going to tell you is the same people that are in charge are the same people who influenced him to do these things in the first place, because that's how you get in. Okay, you have to do things that are bad, things that are wrong, things that go against God and God's principles, things that society, we the people, see as wrong. Most of us anyway. Okay, and then they hold this information over you, and if you behave badly, if you want to desert them, just know that they're gonna expose these things. But for your freedom, that's a small price to pay, in my opinion. So blackmail. You already made the deal, so you might as well see the whole thing through if you want your freedom. If you did it, yes, you did it. Are you proud? No, I'm not proud. This was the offer that was made to me, and at the time, in my youth, in my ignorance, in my desperation for wealth or fame or status, whatever it is, I decided to go along with it. I've grown since then, and if I go back, I wouldn't. I don't think I would do that again. Let's check this one. So, exactly, the blackmail is to establish more control. It's a plea for help? No. They say it's a plea for help because they say, well, if you want us to help you, then this is what you got to do. But they're not begging you, because they know that most people fall for it. They do the dirty deeds in order for them to get in order for them to be accepted in these groups, for them to be accepted to these record labels or whatever, for them to be promoted by the major media sources, things like that. Okay? It's not a plea for help. They just make you feel like it was necessary for you to do so to establish more control. And then there's more information, but God is not revealing that yet. It's not time to reveal that yet. Or it's not time to reveal whatever heinous acts they made you do to get your deals yet. They will use it at an opportune time. Like when you strike up your rebellion, when you decide you want to get out, that's when they're going to reveal this information to you. So if you choose to get out, just get ready for it to be revealed. And like I said, it's not that fucking serious. Okay? It's common knowledge now that in order to get into the industry, you have to do wicked things. You have to be wicked. You have to be broken. You have to do nastiness. You have to go against your moral compass. Okay? That's what they do to people. That's just what the fuck they do. That shit is common knowledge now. And let's just face the fact that all y'all did it. All of you who the media push, all of you who are promoted, that's what the fuck you do. Period. Okay? We already know. You did some nasty shit, you did some dumb shit, you did some ugly shit, you did some wicked shit in order to get where the fuck you at. And they do all that to create disappointment when you're ready to leave. So they got your file. And they're going to reveal it to the public anytime you want to leave their organizations. But I say, you should say, fuck that. Fuck you. I will face this fire. Because after this fire, I'll get my freedom. I was young and dumb. And now I'm not. And you only mad because you can't control me anymore. So reveal away. Everybody already knows. Create disappointment and create panic. So they keep your file with you doing bad things so that they can establish control over you. Okay? Period. And we got, yeah, you need to just let that shit go so that you can include your God worship. Because at the end of the day, who gave you your gifts? Because right now you're serving the devil, you're not serving God. They got you defaming God for better pay. If you denounce God, we will lift you up to heights that you've never seen. That's what the devil promises. What they forgot to tell you is they really can't build you or break you down. They can't give you life and they can't kill you. It's God who have master control. Period. So don't let these idiots fool you as to how much power they have. They can try. They can only do to you what God allowed them to do. Period. They're not above God. What they did to you was just create a false sense of security for you and for themselves. Because they're not secure against you leaving, and you're not secure rolling with them. They just made you do these bad things so that they have something to hold over you. So anytime you try to leave, they'll start revealing this nasty information about you and make you not want to leave. So you feel trapped there. Like, oh my God, people are gonna know all these bad things about me. Nobody's gonna love me anymore. Yes, we fucking are. Yes, we are. Because now we're coming to the understanding that that's just how the industry rolls. And most of us who have been young and are not young anymore, we know that in our youth we make stupid decisions. And we will forgive you and be happy about your growth. And then we will want to know everything about what happened inside the belly of the beast. So you got more songs to write. Listen, I did a reading a couple months or so back. And God said that these major corporations are going to take a major financial hit. And things like this is how they get a major financial hit. It's time that the people them get their freedom. It's time that people actually benefit from their gifts and their talents instead of them getting 15% and 10% and 20% of pay from their talent, their intellectual property. You need to flip this shit around. It's not fair, and you need to make it better if you want it to get better. Don't be afraid of them. Let them talk and say what they want to talk and say. Let them put you in a jail if they want to put you in a jail. Do your time and go on with your life when it's all over. God is with you. If you choose to be brave enough to leave them stupid assholes behind, Mr. Corporate and Mrs. Corporate, if you're brave enough to leave them behind and actually get into your individuality and get into your own power, God will support you, because God knows that you will give thanks to God in your music, with your art, with your talents, with your writing, whatever it is that you do. God knows that you're going to be doing it for the right reasons now, because you don't have nobody forcing you to do wrong things or bribing you to do wrong things. God's not gonna leave you, and there's enough God for every fucking body. So God not gonna be too busy with this person to help you. They broke it. Now it's time for us to fix it. But they're not gonna fix it because they're benefiting. We have to fix we have to fix this ourselves. We see what they did to R. Kelly. We see what they did to Michael Jackson. We see what they did to Bill Cosby. We see what they did to all of them. Martin Lawrence, Dave Chappelle. It's what they do. We already know. We see the pattern. And I know that they have a hand in the reggae culture. I know they have a hand in the dancehall culture. I know they have a hand in the whole music industry, period, because music is very influential. Music can either build you or break you down. You guys have a powerful tool. You are a powerful tool. Be a tool in God's shed, not the industry shed. Time to get out. And if you don't get out, you will fall with them because they are falling. Period. Ain't nobody looking for a perfect world. Perfect is boring. But we have to do better. We're headed in the wrong direction. Dancehall is headed in the wrong direction. Less and less people are going to be listening to dancehall if y'all keep going which way you're going. Because people know better. You could try your best to feed us the fuckeries. We may play along with it for a while, but after a time we're going to come to the conclusion, yo, this is too much. More. Alright. At the bottom of the deck we got I don't want you to know. Interesting. So somebody's somebody's keeping secrets. Yeah, I know you don't want us to know the dirt that you did to get into these record labels, to be advertised globally and get onto all these extra shows, and I know you don't want us to know. It's okay. They know that you don't want nobody to know. That's why they made you do it, and they keep record of it so they can use it against you. So if you don't want nobody to know, then you better stay and do the fuckeries that we tell you to do. That's what Mr. and Mrs. Corporate basically is saying. Stay and do the fuckeries that we tell you to do. If you don't want nobody to know about your dark secrets here. But the card that come out, we got consulting God. So if you're not sure that God's gonna be on your side, ask God. Talk to God. Because God already know. There's no secret from God. There's no secret out there that you can keep from God. God was there. Look, the underlying history, the truth is already known. Exactly, God already know. So don't hide yourself from God. God already know, and God know how dirty Mr. and Mrs. Corporate are as well. God know. God know the whole thing. It's up to you what you want to do with yourself going forward. That's what's important. Not what they've done. God already know their crimes. God already know how they got you to do the fuckery. And God is a fair God. God is a just God. God is the God of justice. So the truth is already known. We got health problems, and I'm trying my best. So health problems regarding your moral standing. And we got your I'm trying my best. And God said, no, you're not. No, you're not trying your best. You're not understanding things clearly. This is a misunderstanding. You're not understanding. Yeah, you got friend problems. I should have made a colleague card. But basically, you got work problems. These people are not your friends. One should explain oneself that you're actually not a nice person. What you did was not nice. So God is saying you should just come and talk to me. Speak truth. Just face the truth. And let's see if we can work our way out of this, because there's always a way. God always provides a way. So you have to take the first step towards the Most High and say, yeah, I don't want to be in this anymore. Most High, please get me out. Because I don't like the person that I have become. This is not me. They have made me into a monster. But then we got, I don't know how to talk to you. You don't know how to talk to the Most High. You talk to the Most High just like this. If you're a gangster, talk to God like a gangster. It don't matter. God speak every language. God created all of them. You don't need to be afraid of the Most High. The Most High know. And the Most High know if you want to get out already. So if you want to get out, God is waiting on you to say, yo, let's do this. You want publicity, you'll get publicity as one who is trying to get out of the industry. Me, I'm a target of the industry. And you know what I did? I publicized my story. Me not keep it quiet. They fuck with me still. They mess with me still. But at the end of the day, speaking my truth publicly, it helped to keep some of the fuckeries down, because these are people who like to be under the radar. They don't want to come right out and show the people the devils that they are. Because that's how they stay effective, is by being anonymous. So the people that you come across in the industry that bring all these stupid ideas and contracts and whatnot to you, they're not the actual people. They're just representatives of. And the people that are dealing with those people are they're probably dealing with representatives of the other people as well. So there's a hierarchy. So the person that deal with you on a one-to-one is like small fish. The big fish, you never see them face. You probably walk by them every day and don't even know. These are the fuckers that set the music industry how it's set. To make me fall out of love with myself and out of love with the music, out of love with life. Make me want to turn to drugs. Anything that will drown out the fuckery. Just talk to God straight. You don't have to get down on your knees and do all this. If you feel comfortable doing all that, do that. But you could be on your toilet, talk to God. Wherever you're at right now, you can talk to God right now. No matter what God you believe in, they're all effective. Because only one God at the end of the day. We just see God and know God of a different identity. But there's only one. And that's the truth of the matter. Even if you don't believe in a God, start like that. That's how your conversation should start. Because that's how mine started. Because I was talking to somebody in my brain. I don't know who I was talking to. And this person was introducing themselves to me as God. Well, it was Emmanuel, really, because I'm a Rastafarian. When I came into consciousness of the God concept, I chose to go with the Rastafarians because that resonated with me the most. So I'm a good girl. Me want to be a good girl. Me want to live right. And I was talking to this person, having conversations in my mind on a regular basis. And me said one night, I said to this being that I was talking to, like, if you're God for real, make it rain right now. And it was probably like 5 raindrops, 5 single little raindrops, but I heard them because I was in the Caribbean and we have like the galvanized windows, you know, the metal windows. So you hear ping, 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 ping. And that was it. That's it. Talk to God, test God, ask God to introduce itself if you're not sure. Whatever stage you're at in your spiritual journey, start there. Be honest about what stage you're at. And do it like that. So there's no excuse for you to not talk to God if you want to get out of these stupid contracts that they got you in. And if you want to be sheltered from these videos or documents or whatever they have on you of what evil they asked you to do in order to be a part of their stupid club. We already know y'all have to do fuckeries in order to be a part of the club. So we everybody already know. Almost everybody already know. And who don't know, they must be living under a rock. Because as long as you got social media, you know. Because that's how everybody fucking get in. If you're not willing to degrade yourself, you can't get in. Because they must feel like they're above you. That's how they keep these artists under control. That's the same in the rap industry, the fucking blues industry, rock and roll, reggae, dancehall, soca, all of them. As long as them a push you, as long as they're giving you international advertisement, as long as they got you as up there, you have to do something to be up there. And whatever they ask you to do is not nice. That's just how the system is set. If you don't want to be a part of that anymore, God is providing you a way out. Fuck them and them blackmail. The secrets are powerless. Yes, I was young. Yes, I did it. I was dumb. That's what you're supposed to say. And you never know. Maybe God might even shield any of that information from coming out at all. Because God is fair. Now who you hiding from? Mankind, we're nothing. We're nobodies. Why are you hiding from us? You're supposed to be hiding from God, and you can't hide your ugliness from God. God knows everything. So there's no need to be hiding from anybody. Don't come out all cocky and shit. Be humble about it. Obviously. Don't make it look like you're not remorseful for whatever bad thing it is. But at the end of the day, God already know. And now I know that I was young and dumb and desperate, and willing to do anything. Speak your truth. The truth will set us free. Just speak your truth. Your truth won't set somebody else free. Don't be afraid. We still gonna love you. We love your music, and it'll be happy to know that this is the journey back to your own self. Because usually when artists come out, they start off real good because they're being themselves, and then the stupid industry rope them in, and tell them to do these stupid things if they want to go higher. And then if they're desperate enough, they say yes to whatever nonsense it is, and then you go higher. Then all of a sudden your music becomes fuckery. But we still listen because we already fell in love with you. But you don't get as much people listening. Because on these computers, you can't really tell what numbers you're doing because they can carry up or bring down whoever numbers they want at will. So you don't even really know how well your music is doing out there. You don't even know if your fans actually love you. You don't know if your music is actually being played. Those people that go to your concert, shit, how many of them are just actors to create an image? Because they're trying to get people to love these things. How do we know they didn't cast a spell over enough for them? But the problem is the young people coming up, their minds are more susceptible to certain things. So they might believe that they're in love with the fuckeries for real, but you know what? Eventually we grow up. A lot of us right now, at like 35, 40, we now listen to the Gregory Isaacs and the Beres Hammonds and the Bounty Killer and the Beanie Man song. All them songs that we used to just sing along to like we know the words is now we actually understanding. So you know what's gonna happen? Your music now, people may be singing along to it and showing love to it and whatnot, but when they get older and they really understand what you were saying, what the message is behind what you were saying, yeah, depending on how terrible it is, so just know that this is not forever, especially if you were doing nonsense. See, like man like Bob Marley now, if Bob Marley was here right now, Bob Marley would still get the level of love that Bob Marley was getting when Bob Marley was around. Because Bob Marley's music is not poison. It's not poison to the mind, body, or the soul. It's liberating. It's informative. It's an awakening. I was listening to was it No No No? You don't love me and I know now. I was listening to the words of that song the one day and I'm thinking to myself, she has a serious problem, because you know that the man no love you, but you still want to be with him. Or am I perceiving it wrong? And we used to be singing along to this No No No, almost everybody know No No No, not realizing that it's a song. It sounds like it's a song about domestic abuse, and she just won't leave. Listen, if you ask me, baby, I'll do anything you say. Are you mad? Yeah, no. Listen to it and hear. Listen to the message that she's saying. That's what happens when women don't have no ambition and aspiration. Now is not the time. Prostitution is not for everybody. Tap into your gifts, tap into your talents as a woman, and secure a financial freedom and a financial future for yourself. Not everybody is a good whore or a fortunate one. It's not for everybody. It is made for some people, but not for everybody. And and whores are nobody to look down on. Let me just say that. They're trying to survive just like everybody else. Is a business, just like any other business. It's just that they use their body, but it's not made for everybody. Some people are good at it, some people are fortunate at it, some people are bad at it, and some people are unfortunate in the business. Somebody could be doing it for 30 years and get what they need in life out of it. Somebody else could be doing it for 2 years and already they got diseases, all type of thing are happening with them. It's not for you. God put something else inside of you, something that the world needs. Find it and express it. Develop it and express it. Don't be lazy about life. A lot of people go into prostitution because it's quick, easy money. And I'm talking to the man them too. I mean, notice now these days, a lot of you men want to be prostitutes too. It's not made for you. A lot of you. God put something else greater in you. Something that you're better suited for. So that's all artists. What else God want you to know? I told you God has a lot to say. God, me see you make them shuffling you more and more complicated, you know. You give me too much trouble sometimes. Look at this one. Seriously. Now what? You're just, I don't know, sometimes I feel like you're just a show off. But it's alright. It's cute. Which one next? Or do you have to do all this here to confound my enemies who want to interrupt these readings? That's probably why you put me on this path. To shuffle and deal like this. Tell you what, the strongest will just get the hardest fight. And the realest people live the hardest life. Sun always shine even after the darkest night. Better days are on the way. So, we have the Knight of Swords, the all-pervading God. Intellectual richness. Exactly, your intellectual property. Protects fertility of women. Makes children respectful toward their parents. Exactly. So God says, I'm going to look out for you. They want to bring you down. You come chat with me. I'll show you. I'll tell you what to do. I'll give you more. Okay? They found you and loved you because of what greatness God put in you in the first place. The light that God had put in you, that's what they fell in love with. But they're too stupid to maintain that light. They're too dark to maintain that light. And then them call themselves Illuminati. Nah, bitch. That's us. That's people like me. We are the light bearers. We are the illuminated ones. And we would like our title back. Freemasons. That's us. That's people like me. We are the free builders. We're not your prisoners. We build. Freemasons. Masons free. Stop using our name, defaming our title, our identity. And if you don't do it by will, it will be done by force. As you can see, it's ours. We are the illuminated ones. We are the Freemasons. You all are the children of darkness. Own your shit. Because that's what it is. Shit. Okay. Without us, you're nothing. Nada. The money you got in your pocket, we put it in there. Whatever knowledge you have, we gave it to you. You don't know nothing about nothing. You don't have no connections. No solid connection in the spirit realm you have. None. You're a fake. You're a phony. You're an invalid. Mr. and Mrs. Corporate. Own your title. You're nobodies. You're powerless. You're a vampire. That's all you are. Parasites. Oh, yeah. The card to come out, we have the Seven of Wands, the expected God. Exactly, God said you can expect me to come true. Check me and expect me to come true for you. Liberation, deliverance from enemies, both visible and invisible. Dancehall artists, if you want to get out, you don't have no problem. The biggest problem of you getting out of these stupid contracts and getting away from these idiots so that you can be yourself again and love your music and love your talents again. Only you can hold yourself back by not taking the step towards God. God says, come and consult me. It's time for meditation if you really want to be set free again. The underlying issue, we have the Knight of Swords, the all-pervading God. Intellectual richness protects fertility of women, makes children respectful toward their parents, which God is your parent. And also the elders who've been in this nonsense before you and can teach you a thing or two about it, they are your parents as well. Your adoptive parents. God is going to send you who you need, to tell you what you need and give you what you need, and y'all can work together to make life great again, make yourself great again, make dancehall great again. We got God is my strength. Exactly. Divine revelation reveals messages, has the power to destroy. Listen, it's already been prophesied that the corporations are due a major financial hit. You're gonna feel it. You love money. To be fair, I shouldn't be laughing because I don't really know what I'm going to mean for we the people, you know. Because if them get knocked down, I don't know how they're going to behave and shit. But God gonna let us know. But still, it's nice to see those who deserve to suffer, suffer. Hallelujah. Oh, I need to find out what a word they mean, and I can use it quite a lot. I have to make sure that you mean what the fuck them a claim say it mean. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles, it says the adored God. God said, you're going to love me. I'm going to bless you. I'm going to pick you up from out of this darkness. And you're going to love me. It says divine blessings. Drives away evil spirits. Rules agricultural production. And financial production. Every production that you can think of. God says, come check me. I got you. If you want out, just come check me. If you want to stand in your true power once again, be in love with yourself and in love with your talents and in love with the world and have your audience actually be in love with you. If you want to lift up the name of your nation, your family, your country once again, come check me. I'm going to hook you up, brother. That's what God is saying. Come check me. Let's do this. Them thing me spineless, so me show them my who this. Turn around and pity them because them clueless. Me tell them can't touch nothing where the Father anoint, and them still not get me point. Tell them again, shout out to Tanya Stevens. I live my life like there's an engine revving in it. I push every minute to the limit now. Yeah. You want to hear a tune like them there? Songs of hope. Songs of strength. Songs of overcoming. Songs of conquering. Me just a laugh off your bum work. Your pum stuck. Come on. Shit. You know about the Jamaican man named Boombuck, yes. But me don't know about your spirit and your moral compass. That's all the way fucked up. We don't like that part there. You know, go pump no devil inside of me. Me alright, thank you very much, but no thank you. And keep your devil dick to yourself. You need to clean that shit up. So we can enjoy it again. Because as a man thinketh, so is he. You have a devil mind, you have a devil pee-pee. You make devil pick me. Not with me. So we got 2 more decks to bring you your messages from dancehall artists, and then you're good to go. I will have told you everything that God wants to tell you at this time. And then God will monitor your behavior again. And then next time I come back to bring you messages, I will know how you've been behaving. Because your report card, you know, look very good. But God says you have a chance. Here's your opportunity to redeem your credit. What you gonna do? I will find out on the next episode of Dancehall Oracle. Yeah, Dancehall Career Oracle Messages. The whole world gonna know. Shit. We love y'all, Jamaica. Keep Jamaica name up there. Way up. You're already winning. Don't give up your crown for nonsense. Some of the best storytellers come out to Jamaica. The best musicians. And then Marcus Garvey, I claim Marcus Garvey. I even claim Emmanuel. Emmanuel Charles Edwards, God, God in his priestly character, Jamaica. God chose Jamaica. Look at this. The prophet, the priest, and the king connected to Jamaica. Marcus Garvey, the prophet, come out of Jamaica. The priest Emmanuel Charles Edward come out of Jamaica. And Emperor Haile Selassie made his way to Jamaica. Prophet, priest, and king. Who are you, Jamaica? See, you don't even know yourself. And I never even realized that it's now that dawned upon me. All three of them affiliated with Jamaica. Know thyself. Let me calm back down. Know thyself. Alright, so we got loss of memory. It shall exist no more. Because when you look at this, it's like, if you're doing something now, it's in your conscious mind. Once it's over, it's in your memory. But to not remember at all, especially if it's something bad, because that's the topic that we are on. Whatever the establishment is holding over your head to keep you in line, God says, I'll remember it no more. If you choose to call on me, and let's get you out of this hellhole, it won't matter anymore. I will clear all that energy up for you. I'll show you what to do, and I will program the people in mind to see you how I want them to see you. I will show you how to behave so that people will then know you for the new man or new woman that you are. You are a child, you did childish things, but now that you're a man or a woman, you put away childish things. That's why they catch y'all when you're young, Because when you're young, you're easy to manipulate. And the parents, they're so desperate to know that they have a child star and the child are bringing in money that they'll gladly just, here, take him, take her. When you don't know yourself, they push you off and give you away to the establishment, the industry. They themselves don't know what the industry is about, and the child, it's even worse. And then they groom you. Into a version of yourself that you do not love. Interesting. It's too fast. I'll check and see if they're meant to be in the reverse. Okay, so they're meant to be in the reverse. So we got loss of intelligence. No. In the reverse, nah, man. Loss of vision. No. So God says, I'm going to make you smart. I'm going to give you the information that you need, and I'm going to give you the vision that you need. You will be able to see clearly. And like I was saying to the 144,000, the last reading that came out for the 144,000, God was saying that We are put through these things so that we can overcome them and so that we can then teach. So you already made the blunder. That was divinely orchestrated. God did that. God didn't have to allow your life to take the turns that it did. You're meant to go in there, see what it's like, and then get out. You're not meant to stay in there. You're meant to get out and overcome the experience so that you can then teach others how to overcome the experience, because there's a lot of people stuck in the industry. Somebody need to be brave enough to get out and start to make that shit crumble, because it deserves to crumble. They have done enough damage to our people, especially because are mostly black people in the industry. They don't love us, but look how much money we make them. Basketball players, football players, soccer players, singers, musicians, writers, screenwriters, actors, dancers. Look how much money black people have been putting in these people's pocket, and they do not love us. So God says, if you come and follow me, I will show you what to do. I will show you where to go. And these people, they won't be able to touch you. I, God, sit in Zion and reign in the heart of all flesh. People think what I want them to think. I defy science if I choose to. I defy divine law if I choose to, because I made it. Who won't get me in trouble? That's what God is saying. There's no need to not have faith in God and what God can do. So we got loss of memory regarding the bad things that happen. Loss of bladder control. And the thing is, loss of bladder control is a lesser crime than loss of bowel control when it come out in this deck. This deck is a medical deck, but God often used this deck for me to talk about people's behavioral patterns. So loss of bladder control is like, yeah, you committed a crime, you did something bad, but it's not that bad. Loss of bladder control now, not being able to control your shit. Shit is stinker than piss. Piss is bad, but shit is worse. So God says, your sins, whatever you did wrong, people won't remember it. I will manipulate the situation so that people don't even remember. Because you don't deserve to have to suffer like that. If these people preyed upon your ignorance, they preyed upon your youth, they preyed upon your inability to decipher the difference between right and wrong, then you don't deserve to suffer as though you went into this thing fully conscious of the fine line between right and wrong. God is a just judge. This fracture that you experience, people will remember it no more. It's a blank card. God said, I'm going to disconnect whatever happened in your past from who you are. God won't allow it to affect your future. Especially now that so many stars before you have gone through it, where they're now labeling these people as pedophiles and rapists, and that's what they did to Bill Cosby and Michael Jackson, and whatever other bad thing they're labeling our people are, our people who want to lift themselves out of that horrible life. God said people not gonna remember these things no more after a while, because I still love Bill Cosby. That's not gonna make me stop loving Bill Cosby, because whatever was happening there, it was standard. If Bill Cosby is guilty of these things, it's standard. Michael Jackson, I don't believe that Michael Jackson did what they say he did to that little boy. That's me personally. I don't see Michael Jackson doing that. Michael Jackson could have been mentally stunted to some extent, because you see what age they got him in the game at. You see what age the industry claimed him at. So he never got a chance to be a child. So I could understand why he would then spend his money building a whole theme park around his house, bruv. The man, because if you were to ask him, he probably wouldn't agree to go into, if he knew the price that he would have to pay to be in the industry. That's why there were reports about how his father used to have to force him to practice and all these things because the boy wanted to be a child. It was fortunate and unfortunate that he was born with this wonderful gift, and they just exploited him or them. From the time that they found out what he could do, his life as a child came to an end. We don't know what Michael experienced when he got into this industry. We don't know who his parents are, what they were willing to tolerate as parents so that their child could become this child star and they can make this money and get out of poverty and all these things. We have to be careful what we choose to believe from these people. That's the bottom line. They can't be trusted, period. And now that they got all these AI stuff, for all we know, videos what they got on you, things where they say you do after they drug you or whatever, all that shit could have probably never even happened. They just have to make you think it did. They just have to make us think it did. By generating images. And now they got these masks as well. These latex masks that they can put onto people, and you think that you're looking at the actual person. So they can make one of me and you see a video of me and it's not even me, it's somebody who wearing a mask because they're talented like that and they use their gifts for evil. So they got me in the video, I don't know, maybe in some kind of stupid porn, because me, I have my own porn videos, thank you very much. But it must be based on my own terms and doing things my way. Okay? So if you ever see any shit out there with me or do any fucking nonsense, it's not me. Because I'm a woman who believe if you're gonna do something, do it right. The porn that they got out there now these days is fuckeries. Okay? There's no passion in it. There's no feeling in it. There's no connectivity in that shit. It's dead. It's just empty, lustful, and dead. That's dead sex, bro. But I do intend to have my own porn videos someday. But I have to have the right partner so that people can see sparks fly. What it's like when you have sex with somebody who actually care about you, and somebody who is compatible with you, and somebody who actually understands your body. Casual sex is crap. It's a waste of time. Choosing the wrong man or woman, that's also a waste of time. Don't just get with somebody just because you're lonely. I better you get with somebody who is compatible with you. Save your whole until you find somebody compatible with you, so that when you get with that person don't think that your whole just stretch out. Cause the body, that the female genitalia, it stretches out, you know. Whoever you got entering you, it stretches to fit that person's body. And when you're not indulging anymore, it reverts to its original size. So if you think your business is stretch out, you need to take a break. Live some celibate life so that your body can then retract, regenerate. And I've been celibate for more than 10 years. I'm not going to tell you exactly how long, but it's more than 10 years. So I'm telling you from experience. If you want your vajayjay to go back to its original size, you need to stop allowing people to enter. Because if you allow a big one to enter, any smaller one that go in there, they're gonna think you're a well. The man now go think, oh, I have an average size PP. She must have been with somebody who is much bigger than me. They're not gonna think that. They're just gonna think that you're loose and you're this and you're that. It's never his fault. But trust me, some man PP tiny. Everybody wasn't built for everybody. That's why I don't know about this no sex before marriage business, you know. Kind of risky, boy. Kind of risky, man. Sex is a very important part of a relationship. One must be compatible. So this is the last message, you guys, that I'm drawing on here for you, yeah? And can I just say, if you're a songwriter and you're lost for inspiration, go and watch some of uh, my tarot reading videos and turn them into song. You have my permission. Why? Because those readings relate to a good portion of people. And how do you make a hit song? A song is a hit when you can relate to a large crowd. Because me, when I start to write my tunes and I'm lost for inspiration, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Okay? And we can both choose the same video, the same topic, and write a song, but yours is going to be different to mine. So be creative. Check the title. If you like the title, you can use the story and just turn it into a song. Easy peasy. And can I just say, when you make a song that's actually positive, you see the way how you go hard for the fuckery song them, try and go hard for the positive song them. I beg. Because just because the song positive don't mean it need to be boring. Because if it's boring, I will tell you. I'll just start a new series on this channel where we review dancehall music, and if the shit is boring, I'm gonna tell you and everybody straight, the song is boring. You need to go back to the lab. So the way how you go hard for chat the fuckery, when I change and I start to do good music, fucking go hard. Thank you. I'm not understand why positive music have to seem so boring and lifeless. And then when I chat the fuckeries, all of a sudden you can find all kind of style and you can find a... Stop it. So we got the Four of Pentacles. As you can see, the person in the picture is holding on to something for dear life. Person is like, mine. The two, he couldn't even hold them there, and he just put them on their foot and stand up on them like, yo, don't even bother watch this, this is mine. And then the one he got on the crown, me sure that they glued the fuck on. and the and the crown probably glue on upon him here, so it's like, yeah, mine. Let's see. Claiming what's yours. Let's check. Interesting. It feels more right like this. But there's something about it being like that as well. So Five of Pentacles in the reverse. That's the best way it could have come out actually. So Five of Pentacles talks about having lack. Okay? Five of Pentacles in the reverse is maybe you look like this, but really and truly you are abundant. It's kind of like me, like I said in the last video, with my situation right now. The industry, the fake Illuminati people, the same people them who are holding you and your music hostage, they are holding me hostage and my creativity and whatnot too. And they're holding hostage my bank account and everything. They shut down my bank account, and right now I haven't, my business, my businesses, they got them shut down as well. So I haven't been able to make any money for myself. I've been surviving by my daughter for a good while now, basically years. Okay, so when I say basically, I was making a little bit of money for myself, but now I'm making no money for myself. Okay, so she has been paying everything for me and her for like the last year or something like that. For like the last year or even more, she's been doing it all by herself. They stopped me from making money. So I will look like I'm in the Five of Pentacles, but if I see myself the way how God sees me, I would know that I am not in a state of lack because I contribute. I treated her well as a mom growing up. So it's basically I paid for the what I'm getting right now, but in a different way. I keep the house clean right now. She doesn't have to. Hang on, sorry. I'm sorry. I've been doing a live because I'm still doing the live. The shit are long. It's okay. Okay, thank you. All right. Yeah, sorry about that. She been trying and trying and trying to call me, and I've been rejecting her call because I'm doing this video. So okay now, so yeah, so she been taking care of everything. Same person that just called me financially, but I provide in every other way because I'm multi-talented. So when it comes to fixing clothes, washing clothes, doing her hair, making sure she got something to eat in the evening, clean the house, all these things, going and doing the shopping. I make sure that I play my part. I'm not just around like a lazy bum and allowing her to go to work for all them hours and come home and still have to wash her clothes and cook her food. And no, we're working as a team. So saying all that to say, you need to recognize how God is sending in the blessing, because we tend to think that money is the only way. Because we all want money. I would love to have my financial freedom, but I'm in a season of my life where God is not allowing me to have my financial freedom. I prefer to make my own money. Who doesn't? But I need to be open-minded enough to respect God and love God still, seeing that God is providing for me even though I'm not financially providing for myself. So right now it's like I'm working on a barter system. Okay, so we have to remember that bartering is also just as valid as just as valid as working for getting money. It's basically a bartering system when you get paid cash or money in your account or whatever. It's the same thing. So if you go on this journey and you're not actually getting physical cash, don't be so close minded that you cannot see how God is choosing to bless you in this season of your life. I hope that you're understanding what I'm saying. So although it may look like you're in the Five of Pentacles, recognize that you are highly blessed and taken care of. Ask yourself, do you have food? Do you have clothes? Do you have shelter? Do you have the basics? Okay? Because at the end of the day, God is trying to teach you some things. You understand? And these kind of lessons what I'm talking right now is things that people need to put into their music, because we're missing it, and we're not seeing God's glory when God's glory is right there before our eyes. And it's unfair to God, because then people be asking, where's God? Why is God making me suffer like this? But am I suffering? Do I look like I'm suffering? I am not suffering. I'm well fed. I am very warm. Look at what I'm wearing in winter. I am very well catered for. If I was the type of person who was loose and love to spend money and things like that, then maybe I would feel like I am maybe I would feel like I'm being deprived or something like that. But I'm not that type of person. All I need is what I need, and that's it. You understand what I'm saying? I can't wait. There's a season for everything. Life goes up, life goes down. Right now, when it comes to my finances, I'm on a down. I'm not providing for myself, but because I've created so much good karma for myself in the past, and I keep creating good karma for myself, my daughter isn't feeling like she's being forced to care for me. You understand what I'm saying? She respects my efforts, and therefore she is quite pleased to provide for me financially until my circumstances change, because I don't hide what I'm going through with these false Illuminati people from her. She know exactly how the story goes. She's been watching it since she was 2008, so she was about 8 years old. That's when they started openly fucking with me. She's been seeing it. She's been experiencing it. She's seen me go through it. She heard me talk about it. I tried to get her to understand, so she understands God. She understands these bullies that's been bullying me and bullying you. Okay, so she knows how to play her part and how to play that supportive role until times change again. You know, so I'm saying all that to say, if you choose to take this journey back to your freedom, recognize God, recognize God's provision, recognize God's favor on your life. It may not look the way that you want it to look, but trust me, God has got you. Okay, the underlying issue, the world, bringing that cycle to a close, bringing this cycle to a close where you're working for these fucking criminals. Okay, yeah, and staying away from them as well, and choosing to work with God, with your moral compass, choosing to do the right thing. So if you're ready to stop rejecting God, God is ready to stop being rejected. And that brings this long ass reading to a close. I hope that you found the information here very informative and helpful. And I pray to see you guys having the kind of power that was in the air when Black Woman and Child first come out, and when the dancehall artists, that one bed plan for against all them vibes there, which we don't expect it to be them, you know. But when that generation was doing them things was real nice. And we depend on you to bring us the thrill. Like God said, what is the purpose of dancehall? It's about the thrill. Okay? Pon the edge, pon the edge, pon the edge. You keep us pon the edge. You make the vibes nice. You see what I'm saying? So play your part. Play your part well. Let go off of the devil them so that you can get back to God business. You see me? Right. So we can get some good music for do me dagger into me. No want dagger to no fuck with. You see what I'm saying? That's when I do start daggering again. Until next time, love. Take care of yourself.